Alright guys, we're back after that massive fail of an ending, the last part. Yep, as you can see I reloaded my save file, so, you know, now I can actually go back and do the things that I actually wanted to do. Which really, what I did in the last part actually wasn't so bad though. Like, actually that was the ideal thing to do, because, you know, I have to do it at some point. But anyways, what I'm doing right now is a crossword puzzle. It's literally exactly how it sounds. And the cool thing about crossword puzzles is that not only are they really easy, like, knowledge points for you, but, they also don't pass the time. So you don't have to worry about, like, whether or not you're wasting your time doing a crossword puzzle. So this, you know, the part that's highlighted in blue, that's the only answer that matters. Like, it's the only answer that'll, you know, like, give you the knowledge point. How school years are divided. Sounds like the answer is going to be semesters. Alright. So we're just gonna spell semesters. See what happens. Oop. And yeah, if you're ever stuck on these, you can always, obviously, you can look at these to, you know, figure out other answers, and that'll help you obviously spell it out. Well, you know, you guys have played crossword puzzles before, it's nothing I have to... I'm sure it's nothing I actually have to explain, so... I mean, you know, if you're the actual age you should be watching this video, then yeah, you have played a crossword puzzle in your life, so... But yeah, look at that, we got a free knowledge point, awesome. Okay, so now, let's go ahead and clean our room. Because, yeah, like I said, that actually wasn't a bad idea. It was just that, you know, I totally forgot to do the crossword puzzle. And I also assumed that I could do something else, so... Yeah, we already saw all this, so... Let's just go through this quickly. You hit the options button for this fast forward. Obviously for people who've, you know, played the game. Because, you know, for people who haven't, you're probably more curious about, you know, the story and stuff. Oh.
This sucks.
You said it. Oh, try reading some books, you dumb fool. Yeah, then maybe a woman will like you. Yeah, books are great.
Oh.
Also, don't be deceived by Morgana's dialogue right there. Like when you go to the library to read quotation marks, you're actually like studying, and there's like actually a big difference between reading and studying. Anyway, what does this very flamboyant looking teacher have to say to us today? Oh, looks like he's actually talking about Suzui.
Try to answer this.
And of course, you know, he has to tastelessly relate a girl's suicide attempt to a mundane classroom question. And the answer to this is that they're actually the same. Neither is longer than the other.
You do know.
And there we go. Now and they're gonna give us the explanation. It's actually good to read these because we're gonna get exams in this game where like the information they tell us about these questions will actually come into play. And then, you know, every time you answer correctly, you get a knowledge point, and you know, your classmates are just so shocked that a guy with a criminal record, something that they don't even know anything about, could possibly answer a question. Correctly, I should say. And we're getting a text message. Still in the classroom, my boy. No. What's that? Aw. Not a bad idea.
Wow.
Yep, so Confidant invitations. That's essentially exactly what we just got from Ryuji there. So you can actually respond to their invitations, and then like
Okay.
you know, you'll instantly be warped to that person, and then you'll get the option to hang out with them. And yeah, basically every time you have a deadline, like just about every other day or even every day, one of your friends is gonna ask you to go to the palace, or more specifically, one of your friends is gonna, more specifically one of your party members, I should say, is gonna ask you if you want to go to the palace. And I'm definitely not gonna go today because there's still many more things I would like to do. So, let's see. What should I do? Yeah, you can always use this if you are curious. Even though I actually am not sure what, like, I barely ever use this. I said this in the last part. You know what? I'm gonna go see Takemi for a second. I don't think I can actually hang out with her right now, but I'm just gonna go see her to see if I'm wrong. Oh, and you know what? There's also other stuff I want to do too. Ah, there it is. So, yeah, this is very important for this game. So, basically, confidants at certain points, they're gonna have these like social stat barriers where you need to have your social stat at a certain rank before you can hang out with them again. So we need our guts to be at the bold level. Okay, so so I wanted to go and see if I could buy some DVDs. Let's do that. Central Street. It's weird, the DVD place is actually one of the places that you can't fast travel to specifically. And I think it's because it's literally right here when you fast travel to the Central Street. 4,800 yen. Now usually that would be pretty expensive for this point in the game, but you know, we have the nice DLC, so it's not going to be too big of an issue. Then again, I could be wrong. Because, not to give too much away, but there is a certain point in the game where we will need, like, an absurd amount of money. Yeah, I can't, let's see. Proficiency. Okay. Decisions. What should I get first? Because you can only carry one DVD at a time, unfortunately. Sorry if I'm like thinking too hard about this. Let's see, what should I get? I guess I'll go with guts, but I know we also need kindness too pretty soon. Man. I mean, it's probably not gonna be too big of a deal, but let's just go with kindness, because we're gonna have ways where sorry, that took way too long, but we're gonna go with kindness, because there will be ways where we can increase our guts other than watching DVDs, so I don't think there's anything else I wanted to do. I'm not sure about Ryuji's, because the thing is that your confidants also have certain availabilities. Like, not all of them are going to be available to you every single day. So, Ryuji is available today, so, you know what? Let's hang out with Ryuji. And we're going to wait till there's some bad weather before we decide to, like, study. And there's also going to be a day where we're going to, like, purposely read a book. Because, again, there's a difference between reading a book and studying, and that was something I didn't really grasp on my first playthrough. Because studying is something that always increases your knowledge, and depending on where you are, it'll increase your guts.
Go.
But, you know, reading certain books, depending on what book you're reading, that gives you, like, a variety of, like, certain boosts and abilities. So, we're gonna hang out with Ryuji, because way too early to go to the palace. And just like he's been saying, he's feeling a little weak, so, you know, let's help out our buddies here, so. Yep, let's spend some time with him, why not? Actually... Sorry. You know what? You know what, actually I'm gonna decline.
Come on.
Sorry, Ryuji. Yeah, you know what, I decided to decline because I realized something. I'll explain it later, because right now it's not too relevant. Sorry, it's just, I want to be able to, get everybody's, like, confidant ranks and, you know, all my social stats, like, at a good, like, pace, you know? Like, I don't want to, like, waste, certain, like, hangouts. Okay, like, I think I already explained in bad weather, you get a higher, knowledge, boost.
Hey.
Let's see, yeah, let's do it. Forget it. And then, during this cutscene, yeah, they're always just so shocked that, you know, that a delinquent would study. How dare he try to recover from his bad reputation?
Whoa.
Yep, so now we're getting a point in our guts first.
Man.
And now we're getting a knowledge buff, I guess I'll say.
Wanna head back?
Yep, let's head back.
Hey.
Alrighty, alright then. So, no crossword puzzle today, but, we might want to talk to this guy. Sojiro, that was kind of funny. He's just like, yeah, you're, like the TV's on, so can't be that relaxing. Why not? Let's check out the TV here. Looks like they're just talking about more stuff about the, train incident. So yeah, we can still do, even though, like, right now we're only confined to, like, the space of LeBlanc, we could still do a couple of things, well, quite a few things here. But, you know, as far as advancing the time goes, what's that? Okay, hold up. I hope this isn't locking me into something that I don't want to do. Okay. Oh, I thought it was gonna lock me into something that I didn't want to do. Thank God. So let's check out our house plan here.
Oh yeah.
Well, I actually didn't buy them, but you know, DLC. Alright, so bio-nutrients is one of the better items to give your plant.
Oh.
As we'll see, yep, these are some reasonably priced nutrients. This ought to bring a bit of life back to this plant. And look at that. We will get 2 points to our kindness. Awesome.
Yes.
Now, depending on what item you give it, it'll give you the stat points accordingly. Like, it'll always give you kindness points, but like, since we used like the second tier item for the house plant, it gave us 2 points. So that was the deal with that. And you know, there's another item that we're gonna get much later in the game that will actually give us 3 kindness points. So that will be pretty nice to get. So we have a book to read. And I honestly can't remember what stat points it gives us, but I actually do want to read some of that book, so we can actually, because the thing is, when you finish reading a book, that's when you'll be able to actually get the stat points from it. So we got a lot of books here because of, you know, I got dollar bills. Yeah, let's read The Great Thief since, you know, we actually got it. Is there any other ones I might want to read, though? Yeah, let's just go with The Great Thief. Because, you know, we borrowed it from the library and we can only borrow one at a time. Ah, crap. I should have saved.
Make sure you close up.
Well, I saved earlier, so, I mean... And I still remember what I did, so... Yep, and then this is just him reading the book. And this is, as you can see, this is actually about our first persona, our son.
Hey, hey.
So that was something pretty cool about these books, is that a few of them are actually about the personas that you get to know. Through your party members, at least. Ah, and look at that. Now that we started reading the book, we can finish it here on the subway. So awesome. And now we'll be able to, now that we are doing this, we'll be able to return the book and get a new one. Awesome.
Oh.
Yep, and look at that, we got some more knowledge, and... okay. Well, we got a nice big 3 points to our knowledge, but I actually thought we were gonna rank up. I think knowledge actually takes a really long time to rank up, just because it's one of the easier ones to get, you know? So I think they purposely do that. And boy oh boy, that girl in the background stands out. It looks like she's not even, literally looks like she's not even wearing a uniform. See, what are they talking about? Oh, they're talking about getting a job, which is something we're not going to do until a very long time. Because, believe it or not, getting a job this early into the game is pretty useless, not gonna lie. Actually, it's not as useless as it was in the original game. Because in the original game, the first job you could get, it only gives you money, but the thing is that money, it comes back to you so easily when you go to a palace, to a point where it's like completely trivialized. But see, the difference in this game is that the first job we can get will also give us, not only give us money, but it will also give us a stat point for charm. But we're not going to bother with that, because we have more important things to focus on. But yeah, well, we're gonna earn some money, Ryuji, just by going to the palaces. Nope, not part-time jobs. Don't bother with them, I can't stress that enough. Because really, right now we want to try and focus on social stats that are important for now. Right now, our most important social stats to focus on are gonna be knowledge, guts, and kindness.
I hate the rain.
We can you know, we could focus on proficiency too, because that'll be important a little bit later, but yep, it's a new day, 420, insert weed jokes here, but we're gonna do a different type of relaxing for our next part. This is where I just saved, so in case I want to reload, I'll just save right here. Perfect. Alright guys, thanks for watching. We'll see what I decide to do. Hopefully it doesn't take me as long as it did in this part. So, stay tuned. Goodbye. I don't know why I paused in those sentences, but whatever.